Hello.
Hello.
Howdy.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day. Call your mom.
Happy Mom's Day.
Don't watch
Yeah,
our
call her.
stupid show. Go call her right now.
Mother,
Right.
Or
Do
maybe
it.
wait like a few hours if you feel like it.
beloved mom.
What do you guys want to do?
Guys, who's your favorite mom?
The mom from that 70s show?
Which one?
Okay.
Kitty
The one that
or
we called-
Midge?
I think Kitty.
Kitty's pretty great.
The nurse, right? Yeah, I think it's her. Morticia Adams.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
My favorite mom is yours.
Thank you.
That one guy's dead wife.
I also want to choose that guy's wife.
My favorite mom is mine, but you guys have all fallen into traps, and I'm showing all of your mothers.
Oh, I didn't even answer because I thought it was obvious mine was my own mother.
My mom knows what it's about.
She knows where she stands.
Of course, she's my favorite. I think she's Dash's favorite too.
Bella's mom is pretty great.
Yeah.
On the mom dating, or the mom dating, on the mom rating scale, Dinah is up there.
Oh my god.
And
Can't blame
Erica.
mom. Nara's
My
mom,
mom was-
is probably
yeah.
the winner, right?
Nara's mom?
Homer is
Yeah.
pretty great.
I like Nara's mom a lot.
Your mom?
She's dead. She would be my favorite.
But yeah.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because it would be Jupe's mom.
Yeah, I do think she wins if she's alive.
Erica's
No, you're all
pretty good.
wrong. Juno is the best mom.
Juno, oh right.
Oh,
Juno's a pretty good
Right.
mom, but she's also a pretty bad mom.
She's kind of a bad mom, yeah.
Pretty bad mom.
Yeah, but that makes her a fun mom, which wraps back around to good.
Okay.
I didn't know my mom,
Oh, okay.
and I bet she was a lesbian.
Okay,
We are
but-
getting sort of bus driver vibes from her, to be fair.
She is like a fantasy boat trucker in a way.
That's so true and brave of you to say.
Is that what Jupe is? A trucker for boats?
Listen, this is really reductive.
I'm sorry. Trucks don't exist yet, so no one knows that stereotype.
It's a boater.
Sailing
Is
is
his,
an esteemed and respectable profession.
Your bandana is the replacement for the trucker hat?
Uh-huh.
Trucker cap?
Oh, Granny Dinah, though.
Yep. I do like Granny Dinah.
She makes the best
She a
corn
mom?
biscuits.
I know she's a granny, but is she a
She's
mom?
good at
It's
baking. She's
hard
good
to
at
be-
gardening. She lets you
hard-
follow your dreams.
It's hard to be a grandmother without being a mother.
True. Yeah.
Actually is. Anyone could call you a grandma.
Well, sure, if we're just going with what people call us, but then I would be the best dad.
Did someone call you
Wait,
dad?
what? Who calls you dad?
Did Ali
A lot
call
of
you
people.
dad?
Do I have a Stein that I need to know about that calls you dad? Because
That'd be fun.
yeah.
He would call you father with a hard R.
Oh my god.
Oh God.
Wow.
Father! Please pass the salt. I wish to consume the broccoli, father. Why is this funny? It's broccoli. I thought you loved broccoli.
I do love broccoli. Broccoli's so good.
Good fiber.
Top tier veggie.
You guys are
Delicious
sleeping
when
on
it's
broccoli.
covered in salt, slow roasted, soaked in butter, and covered in like wrapped in bacon. Oh my god, so good and good for you.
Wrapped in bacon. Ah,
Yeah. Last we left off, you guys fought a monkey and got a staff.
Hell yeah.
monkey.
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 What'd
Jude
you-
realizes that this thing is way too heavy to lift and promptly ignores it. So we really should try to find a library or something that has a record on all of these artifacts at some point.
It would help us save time a bit on which one we go to.
Yeah. It is cool. Maybe we could sell it. Trade it?
Well, if I make Stain a pair of these, this belt, actually, it's a belt. Or I can make it whatever he wants, but he could have the strength to pick it up.
Ooh. I was gonna say, Stan could tear some stuff up with this.
And the extra key
Really?
sounds nice, right?
Surely the staff belongs to the Monkey King. Right?
Well, yeah, but he wouldn't cite it, right? Or did I just see that?
No,
That
I
was
saw
in-
it too. He's in there. It's my
We could-
understanding, like the other temple, that all of this was sort of created as a test, a guardianship, to make sure that these artifacts, I don't know, didn't fall into evil hands, although I don't know how strength has anything to do with morality. The point of all of this, though, is that I think we're entitled to it now that we've defeated them.
Well, considering we can't even pick it up, nobody we would potentially sell it to could pick it up. Maybe we leave it here on the mountain for the Monkey King. Yeah, I don't know. I'll stay out of this one.
Well, we would be leaving it here unguarded, and to someone potentially could just come and take it who has the strength to use it. But it could be evil potentially also, and Stain can also kind of use it.
I was gonna say, Stain, how do you feel about the belt thing?
He's deep in the he's deep in the carbonara. He can't talk.
He's got
Oh.
those bacon sweats.
I've been pressing the wrong push to talk button the entire time.
Oh no!
I was like, I look good in belt.
Is that a...
Also, it's in my scroll right now. We're taking it with us.
Oh yeah, you did do that last time.
I didn't get my ass beat for nothing. I'm either coming or robbing someone.
Okay.
And I'm not coming right now.
No.
So we're robbing someone. Or well, this isn't really robbing. We earned it. I guess. Hey Nimbus, can we take this?
Makes no
No indication.
no indication. Yeah.
The last time we found a talking cloud, it was a big mistake.
Was it?
Remember that? You remember that guy?
Yeah, I do remember that guy.
The last time we were given a cloud, we got gifts. We got lots of toys.
That's true.
Was there a different cloud?
Yeah, the one that was following us around for days, going like, "I wish for the sweetest oblivion of death."
Oh, that was the one who gave us gifts.
Yeah, he was really depressing.
I thought it was cute.
Honestly, one of Drake's best characters.
Out there somewhere. Up in the sky. Or the plane where he came from. The spirit world. Or maybe the lands of dreaming. I don't know where he came from. Can you make one of those?
A spirit?
You're magic, right?
I mean, yeah, I am magic. I don't know if I can make that kind of spirit. I can temporarily make a little construct of magic that resembles an animal.
Right, you're limited to that manta thing.
Anyway, I can do a little bit more than the manta thing if I put my mind to it, but that's the nature of what I can do. I don't know if I can make a real whole person.
Not a whole person, just a cloud buddy.
Maybe.
Yeah, let's not call them whole persons. Let's call them pillow pals or something a little bit more friendly. Whole person's a little.
Cloud persons to what?
Are we doing anything in the next few days?
You want to rest?
Well, I'm just trying to decide if I want to try making a little cloud guy.
Well, we are kind of beat up.
I was going to say, I'm very low on mana.
Well, you didn't say so.
If we're gonna rest for a week, can we like whip this elephant out so I can check the elephant out?
Sure. This is me saying so. This is me saying that I have no mana.
Okay. Let me see if I can do anything.
Do you need a place to work to make a belt? And do you need help?
Yeah. I would need some place to work for a bit. I don't think I need any help. It shouldn't take me too long.
Right. Maybe next time we're around town or something, we can find a workshop and put it in the scroll. Or just a bench. I don't know. Do you need a whole room?
I forget what all I actually need mechanically.
Because I can take a whole room. I just gotta take bits. Maybe like a desk, a workbench.
I think I could probably make do with just a workbench, but I'm trying to pull up the thing. Or do I just need the tools? Is that all I need?
No. You identify the scroll, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Do things expire when they're in the scroll? Like if I put food in there, does it eventually rot? Or does it come out fine because it's paint or it's ink? Or do you want us to experiment?
Trying to remember if it had a clause for that in the description.
Big shrugs. I don't read.
Look.
I'm more of a trial and error sort of guy.
I feel like I remember there being limited amounts of uses to it, but maybe there aren't.
No, time would still pass for it. It's like
Okay.
a bag of holding.
Right.
No, I think unfortunately that it's not like a time trapped in time or a place trapped in time or anything like that. Anything in there is still going to age normally. So like it's good for, non-perishable things like armor and items, but food not so much.
Yeah, if I put a plant in there, it'd die.
Yeah, I really wouldn't have the sunlight it needs. No, or water or anything like that. You'd have to like go in there, unless you could set up some sort of alternate lighting situation. But I don't think there really is a good one.
I don't know. I don't think it said you weren't supposed to put living things in it, right? I don't think it accepts it.
Yeah, can't be living.
Makes sense. Cool.
On the character, does that mean this disinfects everything that's put in it?
No, we're not getting into this.
Because it kills microbes.
Antimicrobial.
Isn't this beautiful? We could put everything in and clean it, and put it out. The mud is still mud, but it's bacteria free.
What is bacteria? What is that?
No clue.
Wait.
He didn't say that. He didn't say
No,
bacteria.
okay.
Oh. Doesn't know these words.
Bacteria. It's kind of like a place where you buy Bactors.
Pretty name for a girl.
It kind of is, yeah. I think I'll name my daughter Bacteria.
Wow, that's gorgeous.
Beautiful.
It is.
Uh-oh. Okay, so are we taking a rest? What are we doing? Where are we going, actually?
We should probably get out of this place, right?
I was about to say the opposite. This is cozy. It's warm. It's secure.
Well, what is it going to be like this for a while?
I
Is it
have
going
no
to change
idea.
now that we took the monkey out of it?
It seems stable. I mean, at least it's stable while the staff's still here. I could see it potentially going away if we take the staff, but
Well,
Like,
this is a
just-
nice patch of grass.
If it were up to me, we would at least spend the night here where it's nice and warm and safe and secure, discuss what we're going to do next, recover a little bit of mana, lick our wounds, and, go from there.
yeah,
Okay.
that does sound good.
We can pass the staff around, everybody can get up to, moderately healthy for free. Or not the staff, the amulet, whatever the thing is.
I think it's a ring.
The
I think
ring.
it's just,
ring? Yeah.
Okay. And then we'll find you a workbench. The tools you got the tools you need. I think you can just make them. But I don't know if you have a workplace. I'll find some rocks.
so I don't even know if I'd necessarily need a whole workplace if I have the tools.
Oh, well then there's a nice flat rock up there that you can set everything on. Probably a good place to work.
Yeah, I don't see why not. It should work.
Is it sunny in here?
Yeah, it's just kind of ambiently light.
This is a pretty place.
Yeah, definitely worth staying the night here, I think.
What's making it? Is it the spirit world?
Can I make an Arcana check to see if I would even know that?
Sure.
Ooh, that's not great. 15.
It's not great, but you guys experienced a similar thing when you went into the Dragon's Lair and you touched the remains of the dragon. It seems to be sort of like a independent pocket dimension.
Huh, okay. It might be an independent pocket dimension, like that one place,
Huh?
the one with the dragon.
Presumably
Remember the
made-
place with the dragon bones that we went into?
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Like that. So it should just stay here.
Presumably made by whoever made this place.
Oh, well, it's people can just make places.
Yeah. With enough power and magic and time.
Some of these things can take literal days to cast, though. It's not a simple task, but I mean, once you do it, you just have it.
Wow. Oh, okay then. I guess we can rest.
All right. You guys decide to take your first long rest of the campaign voluntarily. So proud of you.
I committed to one night. I'm on a timeline. I'm dying.
You'll be fine.
Out of character, though, I assume this is probably going to turn into a long rest. Yeah.
Is there anything you guys want to do? So I know Alistair spent some time crafting. I think you can just kind of automatically do that.
Yeah.
But is there anything else that you guys want to do during this time?
Yes, desperately.
Yeah.
Okay.
If we're gonna spend 7 days here anyway, we may as well like blow a charge off this wondrous power figurine and check out an elephant. I'm just saying.
I was able
Yeah,
to do a
go.
couple scryings too, but go ahead.
Oh, nuts.
First.
Do you have to be outside of here to scry? Or can you scry while in here?
I think I can scry from anywhere, but let me double check.
You might have to still be on the same plane as
That-
somebody.
That may be true. Yes, that is true. So I would need to step out into the cold to do the scrying. But we have the Witch's Eye, which I believe is charged, and there's a chance we'll recharge it each night. But I wouldn't dream of... We need to see this elephant. Kwaku deserves to know what an elephant
Yeah, go
is.
on.
Yeah.
I mean, we've seen the
I
pink
do.
flying one, but this is a different one, right?
And if it's a magic one, it shouldn't come with the smell.
How many kinds of elephants are there?
3.
3.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So we got the pink one.
There's the one with big ears, there's the one with normal ears, and there's the pink flying ones.
Oh, what about the one with the tusk? Or no, they all have the tusk. What about the one with the fur?
Oh, mammoths? I think mammoths don't
Yeah.
count. I think mammoths are a
Oh,
different
did they
kind.
not? Oh,
Would
okay.
they not? Well, what's a mammoth?
A woolly
Good question.
elephant.
Yeah. So, like, what else do you call it?
You're right. You're right. Okay, 4.
Like a shaggy elephant. I've only seen the pink bright. I'm eager to see what this is. Magic elephant.
But yeah, you guys summon this this elephant. It looks like a just does toss the figurine and it swells, becomes kind of this fleshy, kind of like ivory gray elephant, which splashes around in the water for a moment and then looks at you all expectantly.
Oh, it's like a rock. Kinda. But neat. Hello?
I love them.
What do we do?
They're so
Just looks like
strange. I don't know. What do you do with an elephant?
Mm.
Oh, you didn't have a task in mind for your elephant?
No, I just wanted to see it. Hello.
It gives you a very polite bow and kind of like bends
Oh.
its front legs down so that you could potentially get onto its back.
Oh, it's so polite.
Oh, so respectful. I bow back. I'm getting on. I've never been
Oh.
happier.
They're very
They
intelligent.
can't. They're like horses.
They can be ridden like horses.
I think they're nicer than horses, but also potentially meaner. But usually, you deserve it with an elephant. So
Right. It is best to think of it as a person that cannot speak. They're very intelligent.
Okay.
Okay, I issue a command to the elephant to behave in a natural way for elephants.
It throws you down and goes on the
Yeah.
rampage.
It kind of stands up and it, as you're sitting on its back, and dips its trunk into the water and sucks up some water and then starts to spray itself down, and you get splashed with a bit of water.
Ah!
It kind
Oh,
of
it
takes a bit
can
of a
do
bath.
that. Is it peeing from its nose?
no, it sucks up water into it and holds it there. Then you can blow it back out.
Oh, it's like nose water.
Yeah, kind of.
She needs
Basically.
a name. You have to name her.
Trunky. I don't know. What's a good name for an elephant?
I've never thought about naming an elephant before.
Kinda looks like a boulder. What about Boulderina?
Ooh, Boulder's a good name. Boulder's a solid name.
What about Dumbo?
Why?
Well, it's
No,
not
why
dumb.
would you do
Smart.
that?
Yeah, it's an ironic name,
Marto.
like Slim.
Oh, an ironic? So, like, oh yeah, we could call
Oh.
one Tiny and one Dumbo.
Yeah.
I like that. I like ironic names.
I, the DM, appreciated Boulder. That was a good name.
I also really liked Boulder, yeah.
Boulder's good.
Well, but it's the first name and last name. Boulder Dumbo or Dumbo Boulder. Dumb Boulder.
And then we just pick the name that we want to use. So I don't want to say Dumbo,
Yeah.
so I'll use Boulder. Okay.
Is it okay if you use 2 names? Do elephants understand the concept of having a surname, family name?
They understand the concept of family. I don't know how much they would understand language, but this one's magical. It seems to understand commands at least, so it probably does.
Okay.
See, now you have something to transform into that's not like a giant ape.
When the time is appropriate. I don't often think I would need to be an elephant, but there might be. If I needed to move something, I suppose. If I
Does
needed
this count?
to blow a lot of water a long distance.
You think an elephant is smarter than an ape?
That's a very good question. I don't actually know the answer to that.
We can make
does-
Drake answer this question.
They have stat blocks we can look. But, does this count? As an elephant that you can get?
I could already be an elephant. I've seen an
Oh.
elephant.
Oh, you've acquired an elephant already.
I think.
Yeah.
I don't remember. If not, then yes, it does count.
You have elephants where you're from, right?
Yeah, I mean, to be very clear, I'm from the flotilla. Elephants don't do well in the ocean, but
There are no water elephants.
But there are elephants on the mainland. I've certainly I'm aware of them. I've probably seen them on the docks at like
See the water. I think like a creature this big has to be in the water, right?
they require a lot of water. I think they can swim through like shallow rivers.
Or else they get tired. How can you carry yourself when you're that heavy?
Big stumpy legs. Look at those chonkers.
Like a trunk. Like a tree trunk.
Yeah.
But the nose is called a trunk.
The nose is called a trunk.
Why?
Why not the nose?
What a good question. Let me find out if Jupe would know, and then I'll go do research if he would.
Why would the nose be called a trunk?
Let's go find out. Trunk etymology.
That's like a part of a carriage.
Why is it called a trunk? Similar to a tree. It can't be that simple.
Probably could.
Of all the parts of an elephant, I would call the legs the trunk.
Okay, so there's
Just
a lot
they're
of
most true legs.
right. There are conflicting theories. There are many conflicting theories here. Buckle up. Let's go. The most reasonable one in my mind, and the one that I subscribe to, is that around 200 years ago, the word trunk was used to describe any sort of hollow tube or pipe, which is why we call tree trunks trunks. And by that
The trees
definition,
hollow tubes or pipes.
once they die out, yeah. Typically, once it's called a trunk, it's hollowed out. Also, fascinating topic. I'm so glad you asked. Kind of, yes, they are sort of hollow. Tree trunks, only the outer shell is like a dead skeletal system. The inside is living and fluid and pumps like a pipe at all times. There's
What?
really
No, you're thinking of bamboo. See, trees are made out of wood.
yes, but what
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you is that the inner cells of a tree.
Cells.
I know.
I'm pretty sure I know what wood looks like.
There's a prison in there.
You know what? You're right. I'm sorry I said anything. The point of all of this is that
No.
the outer shell of a tree is like its skeleton, and the inside is like its muscle and blood. It's an organic system that is always being pushed up and down.
Are we pipes?
Kind of, yes. Your body's full of pipes. You have many pipes in your body. Your stomach
Huh.
leads to a pipe. Your blood is pumped through pipes. Your throat is a pipe.
Come through a pipe?
You come through a pipe. That's absolutely correct. Anyway, the point of all this is that a trunk, being a hollow tube, is a very apt descriptor for the nose of an elephant. There's other people that think it might have been a confusion with a word for trumpet, because they
Okay.
do. Kwaku, I don't know if you can tell that thing to make a noise.
Give us your biggest noise.
I can't do an elephant impression, but it does the big, like, trumpeting sound.
Trumpet.
Whoa.
See, trumpet. So there's
Wow.
that theory. Yep.
Covers his ears. Oh, it makes a funny sound.
And then some people think it's just because it looks like a tree trunk, which kind of just harkens back to the first explanation anyway.
I don't know why we worship dragons when these things are around. These things are so much cooler.
Kind of agree. These things are speech away from being cooler than dragons.
No offense, Nico. Nico understands speech. Nico just kicking the grass like, I've been understanding speech the entire time. And I can fly. And breathe fire. We catch Nico trying to elongate his nose horn. Nico, want to do some training and run around? It's a big place.
Yeah,
Bro,
he'll go run around with you.
Neat. It's like the wind. Nara, I'll race you. No fire feet.
Why not?
It's grass. Might burn. Also, burning grass stinks.
I don't know if the demi plane makes the grass like fire resistant or not. Probably not. How dry is the grass? Is this like burnable or is it wet or
It's fairly damp.
okay?
It seems healthy. It would be hard to burn.
It make a lot of smoke at the very least. Green stuff makes lots of smoke. Gotta wait for logs to dry before putting them in a fire. Though, now that I think about it, I've seen logs and they're not hollow.
That's what I'm saying.
You've seen logs and they're not hollow, but have you seen a trunk?
If a trunk is just a tree, like a dead tree, yeah. I've sat in trunks. There's like stuff inside.
I mean, sometimes there's like a little bit. How do I put it? Think of it like an oyster shell, right? The shell is the trunk. Everything on the
Okay.
inside is the rest of the oyster.
That's I thought it was called bark.
Yeah, that's kind of right.
So the trunk is bark?
The trunk is made of bark. Or well, that's not right either.
And the inside isn't a part of it?
The trunk is... The outside of the trunk is bark. Bark is a specific part of the trunk.
Okay.
Why don't you get your facts of nature from me from now?
Tell me about gravity, Kaku. Let me learn
Trees
from
are
you.
made of wood.
That's true.
They're solid.
That's true.
Mhm.
I've never cut into a tree and found water splashing out.
You may have, actually.
There's maple.
I was
The
going to
maple
say, if you've
sap.
ever seen sap, that's mostly water.
Nope.
There's this really neat is it export or import when it comes from another place?
Import.
Import, I think.
An import, yeah. Like I don't know how they make it, but they say it's like a peach gummy, where they take the sap from a peach tree and dry it in the sun, and you can boil it. And it makes like this really sweet kind of soup, and it's really chewy.
That does
Mm.
sound good.
Chewy
Little-
soup.
It's like, yeah, there's a chewy bit in the soup.
Huh.
It doesn't have meat or anything. It's like a dessert soup.
Okay. I try it. It sounds good.
I don't know what it's called, but they sold it at the docks one time.
Can I go back and get Clarent?
Oh yeah.
He's days away.
Days?
What did I do?
Well, with Nimbus, maybe you can get him fast. I'm gonna go get peanut butter in here so peanut butter can warm up. Then you can borrow the warming thing, to have this warming thing, and you can fly on Nimbus to go get him. Get Clarence.
Could it potentially be to send Nimbus to do it?
I don't know if Nimbus knows who Clarence is.
I'd also remind you that Nimbus does judge our character, and sending him on a
That's
task
true.
might not like that.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll go. I'll go with him.
No, I can do it. I don't think I really need anything on the long rest, other than,
You sure?
You
I'm
want-
not really doing anything. I was just gonna train.
I mean, if you're not doing anything,
Yeah, I was just gonna see how deep of a hole I could punch through that. It points at that rock area. I'll make a cave.
well, the cave idea does sound pretty cool too. I feel bad taking that from you.
I could do it later. I'm really good at making caves.
Okay.
Having not made a cave before, I bet I could make an awesome cave.
I didn't realize Nimbus had a 26 decks. That's crazy.
Hell
It's
yeah.
a cloud. I guess it's really nimbly.
Will-o-wispy.
You think Clarence is the same place?
Yeah, I'm assuming he's laying exactly where he fell and just not moved.
Sulking?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna leave peanut butter here. Take care of him. I'm gonna take Nimbus. We're going the right, buddy. We're gonna pick up one of our friends.
Do you have a way to communicate?
I got birds. I got a sending stone that goes to Kohaku.
Okay, perfect.
That'll work. Yep.
I tell. Put on my eyes of the eagle in case he's really hard to spot.
Good call.
And I take Nimbus out for a test run, I guess. I've done this before. Bring
Alright.
peanut butter in here so it's warm. And instead of the dragon hide belt, I put on the warming ankle thing. That way I'm
And-
streamlined. No stuffy clothes for me. What's the best way to fly Nimbus? Standing on top, making a pose? Laying down, or like sitting?
Hanging underneath it from your hands.
Ooh. Can you hang underneath Nimbus? How solid is Nimbus?
Fairly solid when you were sitting on top of him.
Okay, not underneath. What was Then direct Nimbus toward the it's a mountain, right? Hard to miss.
Yeah, like it's a tower on top of a mountain.
And it's not even on top of the tower, it's like at the base of the mountain where we had to climb a lot. There's just a big old snowbank where it fell. I guess I'll be doing some digging.
You're able to head up to this tower. Takes you a couple of days of this rest to do so, but you were able to gather Clarence. He apologizes profusely for being useless.
Oh, Claren.
As he
You're
should. He's
not
useless.
useless.
I'm just kidding.
You're a
Clarence, I
flying...
didn't say it.
Clarence, you're a flying sword. That's amazing.
No, I'm not good at anything.
You're really good at being a sword. And cutting things and maybe thrusting sometimes.
Hmm.
And how many swords do you know can pick themselves up? Just you, because you're a winner. You also look really good. So people can wear you and accessorize. Form and function. Because running out of like ways to tell a sword they're good. You keep an edge real well, your balance is great.
He follows behind, or lets you carry him back as Nimbus is way faster.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys spend a bit of time and are able to get a long rest in.
Bless.
Yay.
Over the course
Waking
of
up
those...
on the 1st of mid-Mesis.
I'm gonna roll a whole bunch of scries to see how many of these we could potentially
Yeah.
get.
What you want to scry on? And
Sec, double checking, pulling a party loot. Okay, before I use this for silly things, does anybody have anything useful that they want to scry on for the first night?
I want to know what Talon's up to.
Easy. Perfect. Then I will...
I commune with Talon to recover my Witch of Destruction's attack. And I just want to be like, send her vibes off. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're succeeding. We haven't found any of the other spirits yet. But I am thinking of you.
Importantly, with Talon,
Yeah.
and by important, I mean not especially important, but for the sake of world building, I guess. You guys will be waking up on the 1st of mid-Mesis. That's when you guys will finish your long rest. The 2nd of mid-Mesis is her birthday.
I think, yeah, when I come out and commune with her, I wish her a happy birthday. And I think of what to get her, because I don't really know her as a person. But there's a part of me that does. And I think about the sword and shield Stein got her. And I was like, well, she has armor. There's a sword and a shield. What can I get her?
Send her some vibes, and they're able to regain your ability.
Excellent. And then that night, I will scry on her.
All right, I will give her a roll.
You guys have anything that belongs to her, Stain? Or ideally a body part? Hair?
No, I don't have her hair. Don't think I have any of her belongings.
With your new magical thing, you are her familiar?
Yeah, I'm her familiar.
Alright, stay with me throughout this ritual. You're
Are you objectifying me, Jude?
kind of, yes. You are one of her
Hot.
possessions. It will help the spell work.
Okay. That feels funny.
I'll bet it does, little boy.
Don't call me that. Fuck you, don't call me. I'll knock your fucking block off. You take that back?
Be a good boy and shut up. And
Little
watch tonight.
man. Grumbles.
It reminds me how my master once treated me when I first became his apprentice.
Yeah?
You little boy, shut up. Is that what he said?
A lot more makes sense about you.
It was very motivating.
Was it?
Why are you laughing so much? I don't understand.
This is a very difficult act for me. I can't imagine being the sort of freak for whom this does anything.
God,
He
dude,
glares.
you're so good at so many things. This is not one of them.
Just clears up a juke the entire time. Makes it awkward. Oh my god, she rolled a 2.
Oh, love to see it.
Do you grab my horns and look at me like a periscope? Through.
Yeah, probably Jupe, I assume, like, tells you to do weird stuff that is not actually required for the ritual. He just wants to see
Yeah.
if you'll do it.
Stand on my head.
Yeah. You need to roll on your back and kind of kick in the air like you're a kitten and meow a lot.
Meow. Meow. His bicycle kicking in the air.
Good, just like that.
Do I need to meow more? That's
Yeah,
a
if you
weird
can really
spell.
put some heart into it, pretend, really enter your kitten era.
Meow.
It's fascinating that there's this magic, this kind of magic in the Isles as there is in Merveille too. This is
Yeah.
a big, yeah.
Sympathetic magic really isn't my specialty, but it really is all about just vulnerability and opening yourself.
Puerto Rican cat. Yeah. I don't know how to put my heart into becoming a cat.
Try to sound more demanding.
Meow.
Yeah, more like entitled.
Meow. He starts like meowing like a cat really hungry, just waiting at the automatic feeder.
Okay, I can feel the connection starting to form. I do need you to think very hard about a very guilty secret that you have. You don't have to say it out loud. You just have to think about it.
He slows his kick. Do I have to keep the meowing and the kicking?
No, you can stop the meowing, but you do have to stay on your mat. You got one?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Just hold that in your mind for a bit. Okay, and say it out loud.
What?
Hilarious.
I can't be what Taylor needs.
Perfect, thank you. Jupe disguises a pang of guilt.
Then what happens?
I'm checking.
Okay.
I'm trying to decide what you guys would even see at this point.
just lays there all vulnerable and
Yeah.
feeling weird.
Okay. Jew, as you're using the witch's eye to cast
Yeah.
this, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You feel your vision being pulled away, and you find yourself in what seems to be like a room at a tavern. There's a bed to one corner. You can see Talon sitting at a desk. Armor is mostly off, though she still has the helmet on, and she's currently looking through a handful of old papers. And kind of towering over her, next to her, is a very large pit fiend that you recognize as Volmeg.
Oh boy. Okay, I start relaying all of this.
That's the guy at Pain.
Talon doesn't seem to notice the scrying eye, but Volmeg does,
Makes sense.
and he whispers to Talon, and as he does, she turns, kind of looks vaguely in the direction, but clearly can't see the scrying eye,
Right.
draws her sword and cuts it,
Dispels it. Yeah.
dispels it, yeah.
All right. Yeah, I pass all that along.
How'd she look?
Studious. They get the impression that she was like nervous having him over her shoulder. Did they behave like party members or like master servant sort of deal?
Like party members more than anything.
She's fine. She's researching something. I wasn't able to make out what she was researching.
I was just gonna say, give me a perception check.
Love that.
You only have a brief moment, but you might be able to catch, like, a bit
An
of
index,
information
a
out
page. Yeah.
44.
Nice.
34. Jesus. Okay.
I love that number second rule.
Yeah. It's pretty good, I guess.
It's my 6-7.
Is your 6-7?
You have such a brief moment. But 34 is extremely good.
Please be pottery. Please be pottery and nothing else.
Yeah. She's actually studying crochet.
Oh,
Very complicated crocheting pattern.
good for her.
No. You aren't able to make out any of the text particularly. You don't have enough time to really read anything. But you do notice a couple of... On one of the pages, there is a very large and detailed depiction of some kind of like ritual circle. That circle seems to depict there's kind of like a large central circle in it, and then it's surrounded by 8 kind of outer smaller rings.
Right.
And then there were a bunch of symbols and lines all interconnecting it into this very intricate web-like lattice formation.
Do I have any idea? Does it resemble the ritual that we saw in the giant hollowed-out trunk, or do I know what this is?
She is cross stitching. That's just the pattern.
I think how to describe this. The very central kind of circle where there are like 8 smaller circles surrounding it. In the central one, there is almost this like kind of a half, like a crescent moon sort of shape, like 2 things colliding with one another. And you catch sight of a handful of symbols that you recognize as kind of like arcane symbology for certain emotional elements that you're able to kind of connect to the 7 spirits and Atropos.
Interesting. Okay, I relay all of that. It's some sort of if I had to guess, by gathering all of these spirits, they're going to be able to mash 2 things together, which sounds to me like a rebus. This might be a ritual to make a rebus by using the spirits.
Oh, I think I know what she wants, or what she's studying.
What you studying?
She wants to join Dream and the waking world.
Oh,
so things can be real.
That makes a lot more sense. Yes.
I guess she has a book that helps her.
She's trying to become the new Mask of Winters, the princess resplendent in the ruin of ages.
That's really poetic.
Great book.
Haven't read it. What's it called?
It's called Exalted.
Ah.
It's a bad game. Don't play it. It's not fun though.
It sounds cool. Well, okay. Good to know she does have someone with her. So the guy I paid's doing his job. Has it been the allotted time I paid him for? Like, this is overtime? Or
Probably.
it's just...
You paid it for a month, I think, right?
I think it's 2.
2?
Yeah,
It's
I
getting
think it
close
was
then.
2. Okay. I wonder if he'll leave her or just like, okay, bye. Or maybe he'll stay with her because she's nice. I don't know how they work.
Anyway, it was cut short because they detected the sensor and she dispelled it, but that's what I saw.
Oh, they can do that?
She's very good at it. She can sever magic. But it's
Oh,
something that anybody can do. The 2 of us, Andy looks over to Alistair, can both also do it.
Alright. But the guy can see invisible sensors?
It seemed like it, yeah. He picked up on it almost immediately.
Special eyes.
Special eye. Anyway, the next night, let's see how long it takes to recharge.
I know what I want to do. I will spend a little time. The few days we have left, like painting a picture.
I lied to you. I lied directly to your face.
Oh,
She goes to sever it the first time, fails, and then does it the second time.
Okay.
Oh.
You got a 34. Feel like I need to give you some more. What would you like to know?
If there are any notes or structure that would indicate. Oh my god. Oh, what a good question. What a good question. I don't think where she's going next is important. I think the important question is where or even better, when this ritual must be done.
You spot a calendar on her table with an encircled date. Says ritual
Uh,
day, hearts.
Does it coincide with a specific lunar event? Is there like, is there a deadline or a place where we can expect this to be done?
There are. Give me a few moments to double check my notes
Yeah,
and
sure.
what that date is.
You guys call your moms.
Yeah. She pooped you out. You owe her a lot. That wasn't easy.
Gay people are cesareaned out. Never touched pussy. This is a theory I have because most of my gay friends have been cesarean.
If you don't, first of all, kind of dangerous misinformation there. Let me cut that one off a little bit. If you don't like your mom, surely someone in your life is a mom and you like them. Think about that.
Maybe go make friends with the mom.
Yeah, or become a mom.
Where can we find a hot mom in my area?
Someone.
This from the man who just decried dangerous misinformation. You guys,
And where am I
is
supposed
really
to
a
find-
lighthearted, flippant choice that you should just make on a whim.
Yeah.
You could become like a pet mom.
Sure, you could become a mommy. It's also Mommy's Day.
Is it?
Yeah. Every day is Mommy's Day.
Wow.
Sort of like Christmas.
Wait. It's always Christmas in our hearts. It's always Mommy's Day in our hearts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mommy's in the Egyptian sort of thing.
Yes, that.
Or just the way British people say it. Because they consume so many of the corpses.
They should make a fill tool that doesn't leave little artifacts in sharp, acute angles
Yeah.
Why does it do that?
because of the way that it checks to see the bounds of the fill area.
Why don't you make it and sell it?
Because I got better shit to do with my time.
It's making smut.
I'm not
Check out the
actually.
smut, guys.
It's been such a long time since I've made. Actually, that's not true. I drew a boob for this page. There's a boob in this page. That counts.
There's a boob in that page that is smut.
I don't necessarily think a boob makes it smut.
I agree. It's not smut. It's just nudity.
Boob.
That was smut to me when I was looking for it.
Oh yeah, I remember being 12 years old without the internet. Like,
And looking at encyclopedias.
yeah, oh my god, encyclopedias.
Not a-
Jesus, oh, treasure
In
trove.
Abu Dhabi, they took whiteout and like erased all the pictures of David.
Literally
and other stuff.
1984.
Yeah. In Abu Dhabi, I was like, oh wow, why'd they block out this entire example of sculptures? It's okay. Went to a library and found it. I was like, oh, that's why.
That's why.
Censorship turned me gay.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't interested until you blocked it. Now I wanted to know.
David is cute.
And frightened.
David's entire penis is in Animal Crossing.
True.
Wow.
I.
They don't even put a fig leaf on it.
It is kind of weird how selectively it's okay.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing about that statue inherently that makes
Does it
it
show ass?
different from just showing a statue of any old dude with their dick out. And if we did that, it would not be okay. But, like, once a statue has been seen enough and respected enough, then it's okay to put their dick there.
Is that one of the world's most respected dicks?
I think it probably is
Yeah, I
at
think
least one of the world's most famous dicks.
Do you think they touch it and there's like finger marks all over it like some
No,
monsters?
No,
you
nobody's
can't.
allowed to
You
touch
cannot.
that.
Well, people stole the crown jewels in France
That's true.
really easily, it turns out. So I think people have touched David's dick.
We probably have, but
Not enough to discolor it.
Let's be very clear. The David that is on display is not the real David.
Well, that David's dick has been touched to shit then. Don't tell me they won't let you touch fake David's dick. Come on.
There's only like you have to go to a specific like a security guard. You have to pay him $20.
they have the secret back room where they keep all the real things.
Would they turn it around? Let me see David's ass. I bet it's nice. I've seen pictures of it.
David is a twink, 100%.
Yeah.
It's a nice bod.
They knew what was up back then.
Jude,
Yes.
you would suspect that the optimal time for this ritual to happen is going to be any time that there is a solar eclipse of Umama, the middle moon. So anytime that moon is passing between the planet and the sun.
Got it. Do I know how long it is till the next one?
The next one is going to be on the 21st of mid-Mesis, which is about 20 days from now.
Got it.
Okay.
That's soon.
That being said, based on the ritual that you have seen, based on what you can tell from it, that is still not the most optimal time.
Okay.
The most optimal time would be a time when all three moons are eclipsing simultaneously, but that is going to be quite a ways away.
Got it.
Like that could be a couple of years even.
40 years?
So yeah, based on what you've seen, you don't think that there is there isn't a mandatory time where it's like this ritual can only be performed at this specific time,
Right.
but there are times when it will be more effective and have a better rate of success.
Okay, that kind of answers my next question, which is like, how likely is it that we need to care about the timing of this? And it sounds like she could just kind of do it whenever.
Yeah, there are definitely you. How do I put this? You don't think that she would. You imagine that she would wait until her most optimal time. You know, if she's really trying to go through with this and make it work, then she would want the best chances of success for it. But if, she was suddenly pressured for some
Right.
reason, she could do it earlier.
Got it.
But there may be other complications that come with that.
What date did you say that was on?
The 21st of mid-Meses.
I think that might be my birthday.
You just had a birthday.
Is mid-Mastus the same as mid-Astus?
No, Astus is spring, Mesis is summer?
Meses is fall.
Damn. Okay, anyway, the point of all of this is that I don't think we have a clear indication of when or where she would try it. Assuming she's not pressured, she would probably wait for the best opportunity. I don't know how pressured she feels right now.
Oh, we
So you
probably
think
just
that-
ramped that pressure up quite a bit,
Yeah,
like
probably.
scrying.
Well, she doesn't have all the pieces she needs anyway.
Use the rest of the spirits. I think Gluttony's still out there. She currently has Wrath. I think so. Greed
And Sloth.
and Sloth, and she has Trophy.
To put a little bit more clarity, the closer that all of the moons are to solar alignment, the better this ritual is.
Right.
Okay.
The most influential one is Umama, but having the other three or the other two in alignment would also help.
Right.
The other two being, the other one, and then where
Where it would
you
be.
know, where it would be.
Yep. Okay, alright. Well, that is a little bit of information. I'll see if this thing recharges tonight. Maybe we can get some more done. And then we montage the next 6 days where it never recharges and we don't get to do anymore.
I wanna, for her birthday, paint a picture of Lord Tavern. Just a portrait.
Oh.
As I remember. Which is not very much. As Stain, I saw him briefly every time I woke up in the house. But I would, paint him from memory.
Yeah.
There's a point while you're working on it. The Jupe also comes and sits down next to you with a bunch of painting supplies. He, one of those nights, probably that very night, actually, swaps his solar enlightenment over to art. And he is going to attempt to draw a picture of the tattooed man whose name starts with a B, I think, that we saw in the
Basri?
vision. Basri sounds right. Basri, like the Magic the Gathering guy, yeah.
Who's that?
He was a man that I saw in the dream, the dream rescue bit thing where I got trapped in my head for a while from the demon.
Oh,
Truthfully, I don't really know who he is. I saw him once when I was an infant, and I saw him in this dream memory. I'd like to know more. I'd like to figure out what his deal is. I'm going to try to scry on him, and having a picture of him makes that easier.
okay. So you can draw him.
I'm going to try to draw him.
With a 24, that's a pretty solid depiction of him. Just from memory.
Yeah.
There are obviously things that are not going to be perfect. You saw him briefly once, but it's a good and fairly accurate likeness. Like, somebody looking at this picture would definitely recognize them.
Excellent. Hopefully good enough for magic at least.
Is his name Basri Mars?
I don't know if I know his name in character at all.
Yeah, I'm sure it was mentioned.
Certainly, I don't know a surname.
Does
If I
he look
remember
like
correctly, though,
Juno?
he was just having a conversation with Juno when I was an infant, or was it with my mom?
That was with your mom.
Got it. He talked to my mom at one point when I was very young.
Do they have any similarities?
They're the same species.
No family resemblance?
You tell me.
Not hugely. Basri was a lot more Sphinx-like, less Devnarex.
Yeah, he's got even less hair.
It's not uncommon out there. Many of them they're like humans. They're
Biggest tats. What do they mean?
I don't know what those flowers are. Any idea what flowers and lizards might represent?
Sure. Give me like a Wadakita.
27.
Did somebody say flowers? I can help with flowers.
Yeah.
In-
Snakes are frequently in a lot of cultures, they're a symbol of rebirth, renewal. The spider lilies. They're sometimes used as symbolism for like death and the afterlife, mourning, that sort of thing.
As a criminal, does putting them together thieves can't mean that he's something marked as something? Is it like prison tattoos? Is it like a signifier that you're in the gang or doing a special job?
No.
They're just meaningful tats.
My guess is that he had some sort of a serious life-altering event, turned his life around, and kind of began anew at the end of it.
That what the snake
Possibly,
means?
Possibly a near-death experience. That's what the snake means, yeah, the rebirth. The spider lily usually indicates a death or something like that. And the snake is the opposite. It's like a rebirth or a regrowth, a transformation.
Because they shed their skin?
Yeah.
Or because that picture where they eat their tail? No, when a snake does that, they usually die.
They usually die, yeah.
Or maybe it means he's poisonous.
Yeah, Jupe, you think that's probably based on your understanding of tattoo symbolism and Wadakita and just Iron Sand culture. You imagine probably had some kind of either a personal near-death experience or a death of a loved one or something that led to some, or it could have also been some kind of like metaphoric personality death and a renewal, a life-changing moment.
Anyway, whatever it was, he was connected to my mom, and I'd like to know more.
Is it
In the
possible he's
brothel. Okay.
you from the future?
Doesn't look like him.
Probably not if you met her in a brothel.
It'd be very unlikely, especially given how different we look. Our eye colors are different, but anything's possible.
Yeah. I was gonna say, in the brothel context, a venomous creature usually means you're like a bug catcher.
Say say
I don't know.
It means you want to catch a disease or at least threaten to be sick. So some hookers will dress in like bandages and just moan a lot. That gets
So
them off.
anyways, Jupe, do you want to scry on this man?
Oh, I'd love to, but it didn't recharge for 6 days.
Didn't you say
Oh.
you had?
6 days?
Did you say you had scrying yourself?
We did buy the mirror. We bought the mirror.
What's it do again?
We bought the mirror. The mirror allows me to scry without the witch's eye.
Wow.
That being the case, I probably wait until I have at least like half of my mana, or I know we're coming up. Also, can I? Does this break the long rest? I was in the impression that spellcasting broke long rests.
I would say that this isn't like strenuous. You're casting a spell is going to be okay. This isn't like a strenuous cast. It's not like you're casting like Mordenkainen's Mansion or something where you're doing like repeated spell casting over and over and over again.
You're sitting and humming.
You're sitting in front of a mirror, and it's strenuous, but it's strenuous for 10 minutes.
Right. Then, yeah, that being the case, probably the 4th day or so is when I feel like I have enough of a mana buffer that I will give it a go.
Got juice? Where are you going to scry on?
Okay. What's the penalty that they get?
Double checking. I believe it is. So it depends on whether you count me as having met him.
I don't count you as having met him, because you only met him as an infant, and I don't think that really qualifies. But you do have a likeness.
Yeah, so it's going to be
good enough.
right. It's going to be -2 from the likeness, and then +5 because I have heard of him but not met him. So he ends up getting a +3.
So it's before modifiers.
Yeah, he gets his wisdom save, add 3.
Okay.
That
You have
is still a fail.
Your DC is 21, right?
Yeah, my DC is crazy high. I'll
Wow.
double check, but it's definitely not that low.
I'm going to double check his stats, but I do not think that he has a +7.
Yeah, DC 21.
He actually has a +12.
He might. Let's see.
Whoa, it's windy, Jupe.
I just checked my DC.
Just be careful. We know this guy likes to visit brothels, so maybe let's try to scry him in the morning.
You don't have to watch if you don't want to.
Can we?
I mean, I might.
Yeah, you can watch if you want to.
Are we all watching? Should we just gather around the little mirror?
I'm gonna grab the walnuts.
This is the part where I make the obligatory comment about how this is a violation of privacy and we don't have his consent and yada yada yada.
That's better. That makes this more exciting.
Jupe, give me a spellcaster check.
Do one of these real quick, just in case. Wonderful.
That's like the error message.
If that is not good, I can bump it.
I can also bump it.
How much can you bump it by?
Let me do my freebie for, well, pseudo freebie, because we're about to long rest. 15. Which I think goes to 21
Nice.
with Allie.
Yep.
Bless.
Okay.
Nice.
You see a large sandstone room. Fine kind of like drapery and tapestries hanging from the walls. It's lightly lit, not by candles or by fire, but by magical flames in little kind of metal like wall sconces. And you see this see this Sphinx man sitting. He is currently wearing I believe it's called a kenta, which is essentially just like it's a big kind of like, it's really just kind of like a blanket that is specially kind of wrapped to make a kind of like one-sleeved robe where
Cozy.
it hangs off of one shoulder, exposing the left arm, so you can see his left arm. He's got the all the spider lilies and the snake tattoo that kind of trails down it.
Hell
With him are 4 individuals. One is a orc with a big scar across the top of his bald head. And he is dressed a little bit less so. He's got just kind of like a cloth wrap around his waist and some metal like hoops that are hanging kind of decoratively. He's got a couple of big beaded necklaces. And with him are 2 who appear to be human, dark skin. One of them has bright red eyes, and his hair is pulled into these like thick kind of braids that he's got wrapped into sort of a man bun situation.
Icon.
New boy.
New boy, who dis?
Ooh, it's been a minute. So we've gotten any new boys?
Oh, he's pretty. Love his eyes. Man.
Very handsome looking guy. Very a little bit Idris Elba sort of facial features. With them is a woman who is much taller than all 3 of them, standing
Hot.
probably about 8, maybe 8.5 feet tall. And she's currently kind of like lounging in a long kind of what's it? It's almost like a love seat sort of situation, but it's stone and is like covered in a bunch of like pillows and blankets. And
Big. Who's she?
Mother's Day.
Someone move the token. Jukes Manta Ray. There you go.
She also has her hair done up in these braids, but they're kind of like crisscrossed across her head in almost like this haphazard sort of pattern. And they're very long. They trail down probably a little bit past her breast. And each braid is capped in a little like metal clasp that is shaped like a snake's skull. So she has almost this like Medusa-ish kind of aesthetic to her.
Fun.
And she has this bright like gold makeup across her face. She kind of looks like a cross between Beyonce and Abria Iyengar, but with Abria's like talent for makeup. She's just got big gold eyeshadow, gold flecks across her cheeks, bright gold lipstick, a snake kind of almost like bangle necklace that's around her neck.
Why are these gorgeous people?
I don't know. I feel like this is the coolest adventuring party I've ever seen.
For real.
The 4 of them are currently in the middle of a discussion, and off to the side you can see a couple of other people. One is another individual who's extremely tall, probably pushing 8.5 feet, who is currently in a like veiled kind of robe, and then three others, sorry, are also with them, also in similar kind of like almost like deliberately neutral dress,
Right.
almost like they're trying to just blend into the background.
Being
Seem to
friends
be
with
like
Midge, the tall people seem like they're from Okara, was it?
yes,
Yeah.
yeah, definitely seems to be from Okara.
I think those are Okarans.
I think you're probably
They're
right.
really tall.
And but yeah, the four other people seem to be possibly like attendants for these four.
Makes sense.
How often can we watch these guys?
I mean, as long as I got the mana for it, it doesn't cost me anything other than mana and time. But we get about 10 minutes. Let's see if they do anything fun.
Currently, they seem to be in the discussion of like trade, essentially. It
Which is-
seems to just be sort of like diplomatic discussions between the four of them currently. They mention a couple of like trade routes that don't particularly mean a ton to you, Jupe. At one point, they do mention the woman here mentions shipping lumber via the flotilla.
Makes sense.
And it isn't until probably what, 5 minutes in or something the conversation begins to shift, and you hear them mention a Basri here mentions that there was a they had sent people to provide offerings to Perga at the Valley of Swords, and they have not yet returned.
Fascinating.
The conversation begins to shift to them looking to hire, mercenaries to go and investigate, and also try and find a diviner to check on them.
Right. Jupiter. Way ahead of them. They said the name was Perga?
Perga.
Got
Like
it.
this? You think that's the-
PRGA.
Okay.
Oh, Perga.
Okay.
Throughout the conversation, you guys also get the names of all of these people. So Basri for the Sphinx, Benny Benskoff for the Orc. I'm going to butcher all of these names, and I apologize.
Don't worry, me too.
It's
profusely.
okay, Wood. For Ben. And Basri.
And then Bijan is the guy, and then they refer to the woman as Princess Beke Beke.
Princess. Oh my gosh.
Is there a kingship? Is there what's the political situation in Beruibu?
The political situation is essentially Buru Ibu is separated into kind of a perpetually shifting territories and provinces that are kind of like owned by the most powerful kind of like clans and leaders. A lot of the people on Buru Ibu are like semi-nomadic, so there is like a lot of. So territory lines tend to shift a
Right,
lot
right,
over
right.
the course of like decades.
Yeah.
During that time, there is something called the Chiefs Alliance, which is essentially all of the kind of like major ruling factions all come together at the walled city of Loran, and they are and they essentially just form sort of a council that deals with all of the general political structure of Buru-Ibu
Got
as a whole.
Love it, love it, love it.
But each of the individual like little like provinces or territories kind of like self-monitor themselves outside of that. So the Chiefs Alliance is really just there as a means of maintaining the peace and also like opening trade alliances and that sort of thing.
Okay, got it. So it is kind of unusual for somebody to be referred to as a princess. There's not a monarchy over there.
Kind of, but you would know that outside of this is just within Buru-Ibu. The Iron Sand Islands as a whole also includes Okara, and Okara is has sort of a king-queen situation.
Got it.
So you imagine that she is the current leading individual, or at least the current diplomat for Okara that has come to discuss things with the Chiefs Alliance.
Oh,
and Okara is also a part of the Chiefs Alliance. So
that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay.
Smidgen never mentioned like Okaran royalty or anything, right?
no, she didn't. She's like grew up there as a child, but she was taken away from there fairly
Right.
young.
Probably remember very little.
Yeah. But yeah, you would also know that with the Chiefs Alliance probably isn't just the three of them and then Princess Becky Becky. There are other diplomats that form a much larger council, but these are probably the main how do I put this? Because territories are constantly kind of like shifting over the decades, certain like groups become more powerful and more prominent, and as a result, their kind of leaders tend to spend a lot more time in Loran.
Right.
You imagine they are currently in Loran, and these are the kind of like most prominent leaders, and they are probably here pretty frequently, if not exclusively, to handle all of the like national things on a national level.
That makes sense. Okay. Cool, cool. I kind of like give the Cliff Notes version of that to everybody else here as we continue watching.
You're just talking shop.
They're talking shop, but they are also talking about who I presume to be that big elephant dragon, who I will scry on next.
Don't we know its name?
We do have a name now. Not that that really even helps me, but it does mean
Don't
that,
really have a likeness, huh?
I can make a likeness. I'll need tonight to make a likeness, but
Have you seen it?
I
know Nara did.
It was just
You have-
Nara. Do I have a way to? I could try to do like a police sketch with Nara.
Oh, you can use the dream catcher's orb to see what
There
he
you go.
saw.
Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Good call.
Well, not that great. I don't know how good his memory is, and dreams tend to warp.
That is true. We'll give it a shot. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
I truthfully
Nara.
don't know what the threshold is for magic. I don't know how good the art has to be. So I guess
You're
we'll
a
find
magic
out.
guy. You and Ali. Nara, is it okay if we dig around your head? You got any secrets?
I would visit you in a dream, which you would have full control over, and I would simply ask you to make an image of the memory of this dragon thing, this elephant dragon.
Oh, sure. The Elong Fent. Because it's long.
The Purga. We've learned its name is Purga.
Only we knew someone who was personally trained by the greatest artists in Tyriku.
Oh, I
Maybe they
do.
could
He's in the
help.
stars, actually. I borrow his power on a nightly basis.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That's good.
No, I'll bring you along. The more hands we have on this, the better.
Yeah. I actually have painter's tools as a proficiency. Not like not something I can change, weirdly.
Got it. We can all do this. We'll have a little art party. We'll draw some elephants together.
Yeah. Wanna compare elephants?
Yeah, do you want to compare trunks?
I bet I can make the nicest trunk.
I don't want to show my trunk. It's a
Well,
weird.
how were we
Don't
gonna-
need to be
how are we
embarrassed about your
gonna
trunk.
judge?
I'm sure your trunk is fine.
Yeah, you're trained by all the good masters, right? I'm sure you can. Your trunk looks great.
Oh my god, did you guys see Kohaku's trunk?
Yeah, oh my gosh.
There's a time and a place. It's weird right now.
Okay, what if we
It's
get
little
in a
cold
hot
here,
spring?
I get it, but like,
I cheated. I have reference.
Using reference isn't cheating.
Boulder's right there.
Yeah, the rest of the scry is fairly uneventful. It is just them kind of like talking shop for the most part.
Okay.
Nothing else really like sticks out to you.
wonderful. Then yeah, that
Can I
night
inside
dream-
Many of them are banging.
Oh, good. Good call, actually.
Which ones of them are sleeping with each other?
Uh,
The chemistry.
you can't tell. They're in business mode at the moment.
Oh.
All right, that being the case, that night I will do a dream to Nara. I'll use the Dreamwalker's Orb to bring along Stain and Kohaku if they would like to join. And we'll see if we can get a good image of Purga so that we can all try to draw it in the morning.
I'll be your handy dandy dream guide.
Yeah. Nara, give me a
Memory check?
just give me a flat wisdom check.
This morning, Nara looked at me and said, "Who are you?"
I will bump that to 16.
Beautiful. That's pretty good. It's a max roll, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys. Nara, kind of like, you guys start to sift through Nara's memories, recalling this brief flash of vision that he got a few days ago. Yeah, you see this bizarre, like, cavern system under a just a field of swords, and in there you see this like terrifying creature, elephant-like in some ways, but almost serpentine and warped. Its thick scales seeming to be near impenetrable. And deep beneath that, the cavern system that it seems to be making its lair, as you see the faint, brief visage of a dragon. Its breathing somewhat labored.
Huh.
Yeah. kind of what you see.
All right.
No one said its mouth was like a flower. Ah.
Yeah, this does kind of suck, but certainly memorable. Should be able to draw it in the morning. We'll all remember this pretty vividly thanks to the magic. And then if we can get a couple of good likenesses of it, that will help me scry on it to figure out what it's up to and if any of the men that were sent there are still alive or trapped or what have you.
Sure.
And it sounds like if we head that direction, we could potentially get paid to look into this.
You think so?
They were talking about hiring mercenaries to check it out, yeah?
Could that be our next lead?
Could be our next lead.
Okay, wait. So that vision was true. It wasn't just a vision or something he put in his head. Does that mean the queens actually have their hearts
Well,
torn out?
maybe. The vision was this thing rampaging around. It's a real creature, but we don't know if the things it was doing were in the past or the future or the present.
The people just said they lost a few people they sent there didn't come back.
That's true. I suppose, actually, it may be wise to scry on the Red Queen.
She should be unconscious, right? Probably not the Red Queen. Try Rose.
That's a good idea, yeah.
Unless she's dead and scrying doesn't connect to dead things.
Yeah, we'll find out. First things first, though, we wake up in the morning, we should all draw pictures.
Okay.
You guys give me
I'll give you-
checks.
Oh, we're competing? So we're not helping. Yeah, let's
it's
compete.
competition.
Oh, let's go.
Do I have enhanceability? Double checking? Double checking?
Immediately cheat.
I do
Okay,
have-
no problem.
I do have enhanceability, and I will absolutely
boy.
use it.
Cheating.
It's not. It's cheating. Jesus Christ. Fuck me, I
You
guess.
deserve that.
I did deserve that. You're so right. I'll be right back, but I'm listening, and I'm happy to scry on Rose next.
Okay.
I want to stress that I am not really going for accuracy. I'm going for beauty of composition.
Love
Yeah.
it.
I'm going for visceralness.
Kohaku does this beautiful rendition, this like beautiful ink painting of this dragon. It's very kind of impressionistic, but very nice.
That's beautiful.
Meanwhile, Stain viscerally draws the injuries on this dragon and the state in which it's found itself.
It freaked me out, is all. You have a nightmare and it's like fresh in your memory. You're like, oh, that's actually really scary. I gotta put this into paper and excise my demons. You have a great dream memory, Nara. Is this your culprit?
At least my memories do.
Is this them?
Who?
The creature of your dreams?
Yeah, that's a pretty good switch. Really good at art.
Puffs his chest out and puts his like hands on his hips. Yeah, I'm pretty good.
I decided to depict the creature in a field of poppies to highlight the contrast between its painful and deadly injuries and the beauty of nature.
Is that a haiku you added in the corner there?
Yeah. I also wrote a haiku about meaningless suffering and having a long trunk.
Is the last line just having a long trunk?
How'd you know?
Oh, it was just a guess. I just had the right syllables.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have trouble reading kanji, but it looks pretty.
Yeah, nobody can read kanji. That's the point.
I see. It's like cursive.
Which
But
makes it so
wonky.
good for poetry because everything has so many different meanings.
I hope Stranger's doing okay. Stranger has big eyes. Aw, Drake, you foreshadowed baby steps with Vicar Tom.
Does he fight like Nathan walks?
No, he's much more graceful.
I used to think he was a dancer. He can move around so much without the bird falling off. Great, these people are hot. Like all of them.
I've
Yeah.
had them drawn since pretty
This-
much session 1.
Yeah, this foursome. I think I remember like the sketches from before. They didn't have names yet. Oh, that's gorgeous. And hot.
Right.
Yeah.
I love the beads. He has elephants on it. Look.
I just love the patterning on them. Like,
Yeah, look, there's an elephant. And other stuff. What patterning does Basri have? What colors?
it's probably something that kind of like complements the tattoos. So it's probably a lot of greens and reds and with some white and black.
I'd slap Basri's chicken. Can't not think of the two cats just bapping each other, and it's so loud.
Sorry, I fell asleep.
Well, okay, rest in peace.
Spilo alive?
Doubt it.
I just realized I haven't heard from him in a while.
I don't know if I've heard from him since we started.
It's okay. Rest in power.
This is what our D&D games are going to be like when we share a nursing home as octogenarians.
Is Philo asleep?
I'm back.
Yeah, we're gonna have to stop saying that he's dead at that point because then he might actually be.
True, true, true.
Philo. Philo.
All right. Shall we scry on Rose?
Y'all are rude.
Hey, alive.
Hey, he's alive.
Hello.
What were you doing?
I've been here.
Okay.
It's just the one time anybody actually was asking where I was is when I had stepped into the bathroom. Like sitting there washing my hands, and everyone's like, "Oh, Philo's probably actually dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turns out, just pooping.
Just poop."
All right. So we're scrying on Rose. Why don't I give my characters a wisdom modifier?
I don't know.
Because it's such an easy dump stat, except for when it's not.
Well, doesn't matter if I roll 2 on everyone.
Whose side are you on?
You scry. Huh.
Huh.
Fascinating.
Interesting. You feel your vision pull you away to the island distant from you. See a castle, and you're whisked inside where you can see the like what Alistair saw. You see the 3 queens there. That they are currently seated at a long table. The Queen of Hearts with her mask on at the head of the table, and then this table is absurdly long and bent in sort of a crooked, almost Tim Burton-esque manner. And then at the other end on the sides, you see Rose and Snow there, sitting kind of like slack-jawed in large, high-backed chairs. All of them begin to eat quietly to themselves.
Do they move weird?
Do they what?
Do they move weird?
Like
yes,
mechanical?
a little bit mechanically.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I think that may have been a present vision.
That might have been a present day thing. Yeah.
That sucks. That
So,
sucks a lot.
Red. Queen of Hearts is in control.
Well, the power vacuum solved itself, I guess.
Well, where's Katie?
Um, guys, give me a luck check.
Okay. Katie literally just kicks the door down. I'm late. I'm late for dinner.
Damn.
Dang it.
Perfect. Thanks, Biscuit.
You're welcome.
Um,
Y'all need to be faster on the draw, okay? If you don't want me to roll low, that's on you.
The other thing that you see is near the end of the vision, a door opens up at the far end of the hall, and these are fairly tall doors. Again, everything in this place has a very like Tim Burton-esque, everything's built at a weird angle sort of look to it. As the door opens up, a hulking figure that has to hunch down to get through the door pulls himself through. You see a large hulking rabbit, big, almost gorilla-like forearms, pulls itself through, and then the vision ends.
Oh.
Mr. White?
I hope not. I hope that wasn't Mr. White. That was way too big to be Mr. White.
Mr. White?
Nope,
You've been
not
working out.
Those are some serious gains very quickly. Well, that's troubling. I don't.
Well, nothing
really
we can
know
do
what-
about that.
I was gonna say, what do we what do we do
But-
about that?
That's 3 queens, effectively. That's a lot.
Yeah, we make a note of it. Who was there during Hecate?
I think we
Because
were
now that
all
I think
here, right?
about it, that was Stein.
Oh, I see what you're
like-
asking. Yeah.
Yeah, who actually met her and talked to her?
All of you guys except for Stain.
Okay, fair enough. They would have mentioned her then. Probably someone else does. Like, where is she as a character? Do we know what she's been doing?
No idea.
No idea.
Yeah.
I can look for her next if you.
She's part of the witches. Like, Stain doesn't mention any of this, but she is the head of the. I say head, but they're kind of like working together. So I don't know what she's doing. Stain would ask, however, when's the next 2 moons aligned?
20 days, I think, something in that ballpark.
Okay.
20 days is when Umama will align solarly with. But the next time that more of them would be isn't going to be until the next year.
Right. Because I guess you did mention that 3 moons will align in a couple of years or so. but we only have 2 moons currently. So maybe the next one she'd go to is the 2 moons lining. If that's closer.
It is.
Yeah, that's the one in 20 days?
No, that isn't going to be for until the next year. So
Okay.
it's like 6 months away.
Okay. Jupe lives still. Maybe. I don't actually know how much time he has.
Jupe will be dead by then.
Gotcha. Or cured.
Or cured.
Maybe.
But probably dead. Let's be honest.
Probably.
I speak for all of us when I say we swear to carry on this mission after your passing.
I appreciate it. I hope to be able to join you, but that's going to depend a lot on getting to Cersei and having a conversation with her.
I didn't say that in character, actually. That was really mean. I take that back.
I'll double down. After your inevitable and unavoidable and tragic passing, which will affect us.
I genuinely appreciate it.
And
I
which
don't know
will be
how to-
very, very soon.
I don't know how to fix it, but maybe I can train as many of you as I can in my ways. It's a curse and a disease, so I don't know how effective it'll be, but with enough cultivation, you can be immune to disease, like I am, and poison. It just clicks differently for each person. I don't know. It's not an exact science. See, I can use that word.
Science?
Yeah,
Uh,
I used it correctly, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Feel myself getting smarter. Next, I'll use words like conglomerate.
Do you know what conglomerate means?
That's like a sex move, right?
I mean, could be.
Conglomerate with me.
Hey.
That's how you use it. I'll conglo your merit.
what's the next plan?
What's the most actionable?
You have depictions of this dragon.
I was going to say, I think scrying on Purga, and then, depending on what we see, probably head over there and see if we can help with that.
Yeah, the spear that Ali has
Valley-
should be.
Valley of
Fully
Swords, Valley
charged?
of Spears? I'll have to double check that. Valley of one of them.
I know, like Ali's spear should be fully charged by now.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Got it.
Yeah.
So-
We can go wherever with the transport via plans. Well, not wherever, but
especially
If
we
you
can find
remember a
large
tree.
down there, yeah.
Yeah, do you remember a tree?
Uh,
Or did you see any when you were scrying?
I've seen some at like harbors and stuff, but I'll see if I can find one during this scrying that is big enough.
Okay. What are you scrying on?
I am scrying on Purga.
Oh boy. Oh boy. And we have a likeness.
Oh boy.
Oh my god, Perk.
Jesus.
You attempt to connect, and for the first time today, the spell just shatters upon attempting to connect.
Whoa. That was sudden. Is Purga really willful?
Purga at least is very resilient against this magic.
It must be very hard to scry on dragons. I imagine Purga's like a dragon.
Okay, well, so much for that. I suppose we can still head in that direction, and we can specifically try to find this council, this princess, Basri.
Yeah. I wanna I wanna rescue Nanika if possible. But are we friends with Dorian?
We're acquaintances, co-workers. I don't think we're enemies.
I don't want them to be enemies. But Nanika shouldn't be used the way they're using her. Right?
I mean, I suppose not. She's a person. She should be able to do what she wants, but
No matter
they're
how
helping people.
Right. No matter how useful and helpful it is, they're doing it against her will. This should be something she decides to do voluntarily.
We could ask her and see if maybe she likes doing it
She might like where she's at better than the alternative.
with Rin.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I've never talked to her about it.
They seem to be close. I mean, I don't think she ever struck me as being there against her will. She seemed to be close with both Rin and Kaku's brother, Yoki.
Who we really still don't. I feel like we have no idea what the deal is with what he's doing. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's still a bit of a mystery.
What Yoki's doing?
Yeah.
He just sort of disappeared, right? He went somewhere.
Yeah. He
The
went
last-
to train with the Cat Clan and then ended up like hanging out with Rin. That's kind of all we know.
I wonder.
And then I only spoke to him briefly about it. And I recall he's saying something like he believes in like Rin's like cause.
Yeah.
I just know they're very important to each other. I think he's her familiar. I'm also technically kind of Rin's familiar. I don't know if that connection's still there. Or if Talon's says super... Hey, what's the word for overtaking? Or taking over?
Superseding?
Superseding. Never heard that word before. Superseding. Rin's. Well, even if I'm not Rin's familiar anymore, I kind of owe her.
Well, I'll spare you all. You know my opinion.
Yeah. It's noted.
What are you guys doing?
My vote is that we start using the staff to go meet up with the council and see if we can help out with the burger problem. Unless you
Okay.
guys would like to. That is just my vote. I'm cool with other things.
Yeah.
I'm happy to do the Nanika thing, but somebody needs to make a decision and pull the trigger if we're going to do it. Like, somebody has to decide that we're pissing people off. Like,
Yeah.
if we're going to pick a side, somebody needs to pick a side.
We can think about pissing people off while we do this other thing where we don't have to think about it pissing people off.
Yeah. If you want.
In this one, we make people happy.
I can send somebody to a dream to Nanika if you would like to have a conversation with her.
Sure. I'll at least ask her if she's okay.
Yeah. And for what it's worth, we can do the same to Teru. So yeah, let's.
I mean,
Okay.
Yokimaru and Teru.
I was gonna say we just haven't talked to Teru in a long time. He's still trapped over there too.
Well, yeah, we should check if he's
I
okay.
haven't forgotten about him. He's still over there. Okay.
What if he's been sold for meat?
Oh.
Well, remember I
No.
tried to like I tried to do a plan where we get him out, and he was like, "Bro,
Oh.
you're an indentured servant," and he was like, "No, I'm happy." And he was
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to imply that nobody was trying. You've been very diligent about checking in on him. Okay.
Well, he seemed fine that time, I guess. That's why we didn't super go into it, you know? Seemed
Right.
okay.
Right.
And he's in so much debt.
Sure is. So, because we are not in physical proximity to the Nanima, we can only send one person. We can't Dreamwalker Orb. So is that going to be Stain? Are you?
Sure,
Who's
I'll go.
invested here? Who's the most invested?
I wanna save her.
Okay, then I will send you tonight.
Send me.
Alrighty. Because prepare to send Stain as a string. What spell are you casting?
Just the
Entirely.
old dream spell.
String?
I don't have to do anything weird for this, do I?
Nope. You will.
I have to be asleep.
You'll have to be asleep. You'll have full control over the dream unless you choose to yield it. You'll both remember everything clearly in the morning.
Okay.
Try to avoid running water.
Yeah. I know dream stuff.
Why do you want to avoid running water?
Because you'll piss yourself.
"Because you'll pee."
You also avoid waterfalls, those bamboo trickles that you have in gardens. Rain.
It's kind of hard to avoid rain. I mean, I
Well,
guess you could go
The
inside.
dream, yeah. You just kind of ignore it in the dream, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing you can do to really stop it. If it starts raining in your dream, it's just going to happen. It happens to me all the time. Completely unavoidable.
You cast a spell,
Uh-huh.
and unfortunately it finds no one to connect to.
Oh.
Can't find her.
They keep
I
her in a demi-plane, probably.
Yeah, it's possible
Yeah.
that she's protected.
Oh. Oh, no.
It is possible she's dead.
If she's dead, we'd know, right?
Would we?
I don't know if they
I
think
feel
to
like-
tell us. Like, why would they?
I mean, how do I explain it? Like, when the person is alive, their dream is still alive. If they're in another place, their dream is still. I don't know if it moves to a different place. But dreaming is a different place. Maybe she's just protected.
That would be my first guess. But we can try again. I can maybe do a little augury or something. But we'll, for now, set this aside.
Yeah, we got a place to be. We gotta find a tree in the Iron Sand Isles. I've always wanted to go.
Yeah. I think the next step then is to just scry on those four until we catch them next to a tree, right? Like until I spot a tree nearby that we could warp to.
Are they in a region with trees?
There are some.
who-
and the
Who's
nice
most likely to be near a tree?
probably not the princess. Probably whichever one of them feels the most like a blue
Bee
collar
climber?
worker, which makes me think Benny. I feel like I probably scry on Benny a bunch and see what he does. There are not a lot of well, it depends on what region they're from. There's not a ton of trees, but the trees that are out there do tend to be very thick. It's a lot of a bough, it's a lot of palm. So if we spot a tree, it will probably be big enough to transport through. A cactus
It's a
might
blue
also
collar
work.
worker.
Somebody who works with their body instead of their mind.
Oh, alright. Like a hand guy.
Yeah.
Or girl.
Ah, so he's got a hand job.
He's got a hand
Yeah.
job. Somebody with a hand job is a blue collar worker, yeah.
Oh, yeah, makes sense.
Like a samurai.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. Work with hands. Hand jobber.
But it's usually the apprentices, I think, that have to do that.
Yeah. You didn't have to meet Eriko in that place, right? Because that's Jin. She's doing stuff on her own.
I'm curious about that.
Well, we're in Tyreek. You want to go see her and check?
I mean, that's kind of why we did the whole situation. So
Yeah. We want to see if
Yeah.
you're absolved. If it works, how can they tell?
We will probably not be stopped, but if we are, then they would then go to. I would claim to be absolved, and then they would go to Skinja to like commune with the celestial bureaucracy and find out if that's true or not.
Can they just like smell you really deep?
Maybe.
I bet absolution has a smell.
Yeah, it'll take a little time. They'll have to check the paperwork.
Right. Heavenly bureaucracy and all that.
I mean, do you want your stars, clouds, weather, the movement of the sun and the moons, and all these other things to happen on a schedule, predictably, reliably, and without fail? Bureaucracy is the answer.
I don't know. Because the wind blows just whenever, right? The spirits do that on their own.
Yeah,
Do they
it's their
have a
job.
schedule? Or do you just do it
Yeah.
because they want to?
Oh, I'm sure they have a schedule passed down to them from heaven. That's called fate. Fate may decree that for whatever reason it should rain on a certain day, so the dragons of the sky and in the area in where it should rain, they will receive a missive from heaven to tell them to make it rain, and that's what they do. At least that's my understanding.
Sounds simple enough. That's why it takes a long time to rain when we pray for rain. Because it goes through all the loops and the hoops.
Yeah, prayer is kind of like a suggestion box system, not amazingly reliable.
It's got to be a different way.
One day they'll invent email, then we'll be in a better shape.
Maybe. To Kasetsu Jin, yeah?
Oh, to heaven.
No, like we're going there now.
Oh, yeah. That's not a bad idea.
I think you gotta go into scry and then figure out where you're going.
I would say we're
Yeah.
going to just scry on list 4 over and over until we spot a tree, and then we're going to bamf down to the Iron Sand Islands.
I think a potentially quicker way, at least to get to the Iron Sand Islands, Jude, would be as a kid, you guys would stop in Garguru fairly frequently. That's where you guys sold your fish and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So you could potentially scry there where you remember there being like trees and stuff. It's also coastal, so a lot of the trees will be a little bit bigger.
Yeah, less palms.
So you might be able to find a tree there if you guys don't mind. Then renting camels or just taking your flying mounts and.
I
going
suppose
the rest of
the answer to that is: do I have a reasonable understanding of where these people are? Do I know where that sandstone place was?
Based on their conversation, you imagine that they were in the walled city of Laran. That would
Got
be
it.
your best guess.
Got it.
Just based on the type of conversation they were having and like the situation.
Very reasonable. Sounded like they were doing kind of a council thing. So yeah, if you guys are down for that, I'll do that. Scry once, find a tree, go from there.
Yeah. It's just that, well, we're in Tyriku. His mom is right there.
His mom's not going to be up there yet.
No, she's taking her time to get there.
Yeah, they have to
Well-
stop by Ishida's place and talk to Tomo and Tama and their mother, and
Yeah. We have
Matakura has to take control over there and all that.
Yeah,
We
not
have
to mention
maybe-
If it's an
A month?
official procession, which it very much looks like it is, they're gonna be expected to stop for at least a day in every single village they pass through, as well as stop at every single shrine along the way.
Okay, so what, next year you can go to Gesechujin?
I don't think it'll take that long, but
It'll
How
take a
many
little bit,
villages
but
and shrines?
It's not going to take that long, but it'll take them a couple more weeks at least.
Okay, oh, we got lots of
You
time.
guys are you guys
We'll
aren't
do
on
this
the time
first.
crunch for that.
Yeah, well, everything is a tree away. And I think we have a tree to Gesechujin anyway, so we could deal with that later. So are there going to be more elephants in our Sand Isles?
Quite
I
possibly.
hope so.
And other critters?
Yeah, painted dogs, camels,
Why
You
did
think
they?
your dogs?
cheetahs,
Cheetahs.
lots of snakes.
We have cheaters here too.
Right.
Bugs?
Uh,
Oh yeah, lots of bugs.
Jude, give
Bugs.
me a luck check to see if you can find a tree.
Lots has all the snakes. It's lots of snakes.
You don't find a
Three.
tree.
Damn. Well, we have another day.
I was gonna say
We're
if
trying.
if I don't find one by simply scrying on location, then I go back to my original plan and just scry on them.
I think what you find is that the place that you remember there being a lot of trees as a kid has been recently like cut down, and the city has expanded that way.
That makes sense.
Oh, it's growing.
I see trees on the map south of Iron Sands.
Yeah.
Do you know anyone who's a logger? I don't
No.
suppose you know anyone
No.
who sold lumber for making ships.
Oh, you're kind of smart though. Tonight in my dreams, I will do solar enlightenment logging, Buru Eben logging, and then I'll do a knowledge check tomorrow for the name of a famous logger, and then I'll scry on that person.
You did during the conversation. Princess Becky Becky had literally talked about a lumber trade route.
Oh yeah, that's true. Do I know a name from that? Did she say a name?
She probably did. Yeah, she would have specified somebody.
Try that
amazing.
person.
Yeah, I'll try that person. Let's go.
Surely they're not that willful. Maybe.
We'll find out.
Rolls a 20. And you only know them by name. Oh, nice.
They were plus 13.
Oh
They're
my
secretly a
god.
dragon.
Oh.
Yeah, you scry on this person that you just barely hear of. They are seem to be human, dark skin, and they are currently drenched in sweat, wearing very light clothes. Currently, working with a couple of other people to move some logs out of the way, and you can see an area of dense, like almost rainforest-like environment. Big trees that have like these knotted vines that have like wrapped and twisted around them, almost becoming a single entity. And they're currently working to chop down lumber, cutting away branches, and you see a structure off in the distance where that seems to be like a log cutting area, and they're currently preparing a. It seems almost like they're creating like an expansion or something to this area.
Fascinating.
But yeah, you see a bunch of very large trees in this area.
I kind of give the thumbs up. Yep. Okay, I got our ticket. You guys ready to go?
Yeah, I think so.
Sick.
Not anything here we need, right? Like, it's a big open field.
Yeah. If you got the staff and it's ready, then we're good. We can go now. Or, well, presumably we'll wait till after a long rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys get your long rest.
Perfect. Because I just burnt a ton of mana scrying.
Okay. Yeah, you spend a couple more days resting. You get, your 3 more short rests or whatever, and get your full long rest in.
What do you think?
You know when the long rest is over because Kawaku rushes over and it's like, "Cars, boulders back! Look, the token's active again."
Ooh, I can make 5 of my little fish cakes now.
Oh.
It's been so long since we've had a long rest. I've almost forgotten the recipe.
I love your little fish cakes.
Well, if you ever decide you want to stop being near death, you can have some for some temporary HP.
All right. Where do you guys go?
We TVP to one of those big trees.
It
What
could be a
tree do you-
baobab.
What tree do you access from here?
Shit. Right.
Just need to find a big one
We
nearby.
gotta find a big one around here. Okay, guys, let's go look for trees.
Are you
Oh,
sure you don't want to scry on a nearby tree, Jupiter?
I would if I could.
Alistair, could you possibly fashion some skis?
I love it. I will.
Like,
Go ahead.
go ahead.
I'll pause it before we start doing things the fun way. That in an emergency, I can just talk to nature.
Let's start with the ski plan.
Yeah, my plan is expensive, so I'd prefer to do it another way.
What's a ski?
All we have to do is go downhill far enough to find a tree.
Right.
Oh, okay.
A ski
I-
is a bamboo stick.
If I knew about this slightly ahead of time, I could do the right tool for the job to get Carpenter's tools and then be able to do it. So,
Well, yeah, you were able to make the belt,
yep.
Yeah.
trading away the gloves.
Yes.
I thought you were shit posting. I thought you were going to use carpentry tools to make a tree, and I was like,
Oh. Yeah, I'm going to make a tree with the carpentry tools. If I just stick a bunch of
Yeah.
little trees together, I can make a big tree.
That's how
It was
Minecraft
cool.
works, right?
The quality of the skis really doesn't matter considering none of us are proficient in skiing. So like we're all going to be eating snow like constantly. So I don't think the quality matters much.
you make a couple of skis, a couple toboggans, and you guys all settle in and go ski. Yes, somebody give me a survival check. Whoever would like to lead the way.
Better be me. I am not trained. Oops.
I am trained.
Go ahead.
Damn it.
Jupiter leads.
Kohaku takes his skis and dives down
Dives.
this slope, and you have no choice but to follow him. Fortunately, you guys are just kind of like going down the mountain at any random point, there isn't a huge like complication necessarily, except that as Kohaku is skiing down, um, there is a point where because it's snow covered, so it gets really hard to judge like distance at certain points because like the light just kind of hits the snow and it all just becomes a sheet. And Kohaku, you don't realize that there is a sheer cliff
Oh,
that you notice far too late. You've already picked up far too much speed. Skis leave the ground, and you feel yourself in the air briefly. Give me a dexterity saving throw to try and like land safely on the other side of this gap.
Okay, I want to say if this is the end of Kohaku, what a ride.
You manage to land on the other side of this gap, fortunately. Now I need the rest of you guys to also make dexterity saving throws as you're following Kohaku.
Are we?
Are you not?
I thought we'd watch him fall for a bit and laugh, but if I want to try this, I can't die.
we're all too good at skiing.
I mean, I messed up in a
Yeah.
navigation roll.
All
Truly,
right.
the only way to mess up going downhill is to go uphill. So
We pan
overall,
away.
big success.
We we pan out.
We pan back, and then we see at the end of this cliff, it's essentially, like, how do you describe this? There's sort of like a sheer drop, and then there's like a little ravine. It's like, a dozen feet or whatever wide. But Nara just doesn't have quite the speed to make the gap, drops and just kind of like face plants into a pile of snow. You get stuck for a moment, and at the bottom of this little kind of like gap or ravine, you can feel that there's like ice. It's fairly thick at this time of year, or no, it actually isn't. It's fairly thin at this time of year, but there is
No.
essentially like an underwater or a little like river that is currently frozen over slightly at the bottom of this.
Don't tell me that's where I ended up.
Guys,
Yeah,
narrate
that's
shit.
Yeah.
You okay? Losing any teeth? Can I
I'm
have
good.
it? For scrying.
You gotta feed it to that one book.
Yeah. I just figured.
Why didn't anyone tell me skiing was dangerous?
I don't know what skiing was.
I didn't know what skiing was either. I thought you knew what you were doing.
No, I read about it in a book.
Oh, then I guess the
Some,
book
like-
lied.
Native mountain people strapping bamboo sticks to their feet and going downhill. I thought it would be easy. You could just slide. Everyone can slide.
Their butts usually, right?
Speaking of sliding, you guys see Nara slowly sliding down this winding river all the way down the mountain, rapidly getting away from you.
Nara,
we
Nara,
better
Nara, Nara, Nara.
That's
Throw a
just,
grim.
they're just spinning around as he's falling down.
Nimbus, get him!
I like to picture Jupiter going down the hill very, very slowly and in a very controlled manner, doing like pizza, French fries, pizza, French fry. Doing it like the. I don't know.
Hell no, motherfucker. I got sea legs and rolled a nat 20 for 30 total. I'm shredding.
Yeah, but it's not as funny.
The SSX tricky music starts kicking in.
Hell yeah, I make it look easy. I look like I've been skiing my whole life.
Every time I encounter a boulder or rock at my way, I just pulverize it with my fist. And I go in a straight line. Nara, Nara.
Nara, as the ice starts to kind of take you away, there's another point where there's a sheer drop, but the ice kind of like breaks away, and you see that there was like a small waterfall at the bottom that seems to dump off into a flowing river. What would you like to do?
Oh gosh.
Um, hmm. Where's Nico during all of this?
Watching.
Nico's flying, trying to catch up to you.
You have claws, Nara?
I mean,
No.
yeah, I guess I would try and like cling his claws into the ice, trying to slow down his pace.
Yeah, there's that awful sound of like nails on ice. So you dig in, try and stop yourself. Fall back a little bit. The skis kind of splaying your legs awkwardly. Give me a dexterity saving throw. Okay, you managed to catch yourself. The skis kind of like bouncing as the water hits them as they dangle off the edge, but you stop yourself just in time.
How far up is everyone else?
Probably like 200
Miles.
feet. 200. Maybe a football field's length at most. But as you're kind of like staring over the edge of this waterfall, you do see that the river kind of like continues and winds down further. Seems to connect to a much larger river, and down way at the bottom, probably several miles off from you, you do see a faint trickle of like smoke, like from a chimney smoke, like from a campfire of some kind.
They chopped all the trees. We're too late.
I yodel up the mountain. Guys, I see smoke.
An avalanche
that?
meets you.
What is that noise he's making? Is that what is that?
It's a thieves' camp? No, I don't recognize it.
Is that like caterwauling? Is that something like a sex thing?
Oh my god, is Nara in rut?
Is that a thing?
I don't know.
What's that a
He's
cat
like
sound?
part
Is it?
dragon,
Because
right?
you would.
Well, no, he's
Say
part
dragons
dragon.
are horny.
Yeah, dragons are horny.
Is that how dragons make mating sounds?
I would
I've
let's
never
go
heard
find
that
out.
before in my life.
Maybe he hit his head.
I think
really
you should
hard.
go. I think you should go first, Stain.
All right.
Skate down after him.
Hey, you okay? You hit your head?
No, I'm fine.
What was that sound you were making?
I was just screaming at you guys. I see some smoke in the distance.
That was a scream.
Yeah.
Why did
It's
it
a
end in the you?
I got taught by my friend that he told me that it carries your voice further.
I think it was fucking with you there. We didn't hear it. Just, I don't know if you were saying anything. You're screaming.
But you say smoke?
Yeah. Connects to a pretty big river system downhill. And there's seems to be smoke in this distance.
Wow. Better call the guys then, huh? Harry, can we scream, or will that cause an avalanche? I don't know much about snow. It doesn't snow that much in Camelot. Camelot.
I aim my last firework at in my inventory at the very top of the mountain.
You're gonna Mulan us?
Like,
You're gonna do us like you did the Huns? Like she did the Huns?
To fire this firework.
Nope.
Yeah. What do you guys do?
Hey guys.
Hey, shall we go check out that smoke? If they have smoke, they have fire. If they have fire, they probably have wood.
Oh, that makes sense.
But a wood is not a tree.
That's correct. But if they have wood, they probably got it from a tree.
So they'll know where all the trees are.
They may know where trees
Yeah.
are.
all trees are houses, but not all houses are trees.
You know, trees are made of sugar.
What?
That's out of here.
I mean, they're sweet.
A tree is about 90% cellulose, which is a complex sugar. You can break cellulose into sugar.
Oh.
Cotton is made out of almost 100% cellulose. Your clothes are made of trees or sugar. Your house is made of sugar. You live in a sugar world.
All those people in My Strange Addiction make so much sense now. They're just eating sugar.
All the time, nonstop?
Yep.
We travel towards the smoke.
Let's do it.
All right. You guys start heading down towards the tree or towards the smoke. Doesn't take you guys super long. You have skis and several flight options. As you guys are traveling down, the snow does lessen pretty quickly. You guys are traveling down very quickly. It's fairly sheer here. There are a lot of areas where you kind of like have to fly down because there's like just sheer waterfalls as you follow this river down.
Yeah, you guys can see Kohaku going very, very carefully. Now I'm the pizza, French fries. Pizza, French fries.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I don't know what a French fry is.
Or pizza. Or,
Let me explain this
what,
real quick.
There's
If
a
you're a
reference-
3-year-old learning to ski for the very first time, your trainer will be a very enthusiastic teenager who'll be like, okay, if you're on a slope, point your toes of your skis toward each other to make a triangle. That's pizza, and you will slow down. Then make them parallel, like French fries. That makes you speed up. Pizza, French fries. We go back and forth all the way down the bunny slope.
If you pizza when you're supposed to French fry, you're gonna have a bad time.
Exactly, yeah.
Speaking of having a bad time, I'm glad you're awake.
Thanks, me too.
You guys start to head down, and
have a bad time.
sheesh, the smoke that you see is coming from a hut that you recognize as a part of your village.
Oh!
Oh,
Oh shit!
How did we accidentally do that?
I guess we are in the correct place for it.
this is a pretty place. What is it? You think they know where the trees are?
She's just bolting toward that hut.
Oh, okay.
Where's he going?
I guess he needs to go number 1 or 2.
I think for fish people, it's all kind of the same.
Does it look like it's on fire? Or...
Doesn't look like it's on fire. It looks like it's not in good shape, but is at least somewhat maintained. It's clear that most of the huts here have fallen into disrepair. It doesn't seem like the place is populated particularly. But yeah, you see the one hut that has a bit of smoke coming from it. As you get closer to it, the rest of you guys see what seems to be the remnants of an old village. The huts and buildings are fairly small compared to what you're used to. Clearly intended for smaller creatures like Sheesh. Yeah, you see a couple of the remnants of almost like, they're not quite dams, but they're a couple of the huts almost seem to have at some point extended partly into the river. This one does not. This one is kind of closer to the tree line. And yeah, Shishu rush in, and you find a small hut with a little fireplace. There's a fire going, though it is quickly kind of burning out. You don't find anybody inside, but clearly somebody was here very recently.
We get up to the village singing "A Girl Worth Fighting For" and stop abruptly as we see it's in ruins.
We can't have gone far.
Yeah, I guess I'll do like a
Actually,
tracking, maybe like survival or perception, just to see if I notice any other signs of them.
Yeah, give me a survival check. You spot some you spot footprints, and one of the reasons that you spot them kind of fairly easily is that there is also, with each footprint, which is kind of like partly dragged a little bit, there's like kind of the tracks kind of smear themselves a little bit. There's also a clear kind of like mostly circular indent with each one. Whoever is walking seems to be doing so with like a crutch or cane of some kind. And they seem to have moved fairly quickly away from the building.
Yeah, I'll try to follow them as much as I can. And as everybody else is catching up, I'll be like, this was my home, my village, and someone was here recently.
you think they heard us and they're trying to get away?
I don't know, but I'm going after them.
Okay. Right behind you.
Yeah, you're able to follow these tracks for quite a ways. They pretty quickly start to kind of like head into the brush, which makes it a bit harder to follow them, but you're able to kind of see where a couple of like twigs have snapped and branches have been bent. What's your passive perception, Sheesh?
Passive is 18.
18 was the DC. Before you see a old bubbling man with a crutch, kind of cowering behind a rock. He sees you approach and takes a little like fishing spear and throws it in your direction.
Man.
It misses completely. You're well and truly prepared for it. Get back!
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to frighten. I mean you no harm.
Oh, I'm seeing things again. I'll just don't think about it. Just don't think about it. I see him kind of hunker down and just stops looking at you entirely.
I assure you I'm very real and alive. Are you from around here?
Kind of covers his big fishy ears. Don't listen to him. Just the voices.
I'm gonna throw a snowball at him.
There's no more snow
He
here,
dies.
but you can make a bud ball if you want.
Maybe a twig.
You have a friend who can make you a snowball if you ask him.
That's true. Give me a throw snowball attack. He dies.
Perfect success.
This is snowball.
There's a rocket.
Exactly what you want to happen.
I guess I'll just go closer to him. Be like, hey.
The snowball hits him in the back of the head, and you see him get up, and he takes kind of leans on his crutch. Oh, these are getting more realistic every time.
If you want some water.
But yeah, you step closer, and you see a bubbling man with a little like lantern hanging off of his head, eye patch. See a very grizzled, much older visage of your father.
Oh,
Papa?
She just kind of stops his steps for a second. There's a moment where he probably thinks he's just seeing visions and things too, but then he's like, Dad?
He says, "Oh no, not again."
I'm just gonna run up to him and give him a hug. Do I need to roll to do that without killing him?
No. I mean, he feels very frail as you wrap your arms around him. And you see him tense up a little bit. See, tears kind of well up in his eyes. So, oh, why do you keep haunting me so? He kind of hugs you back, kind of not expecting to really feel much of anything. You ain't really here, are you?
Of course I am. Are you here for real? I thought you were dead.
Oh, I wish it was. You've been dead a long time.
I think it takes a minute to do it, but I was very tempted to just do it like a ping for undead thing. Is that just an action? I can't remember.
Just an action.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
No, you don't detect any. You do detect an undead. It is not Shallot.
Someone nearby?
Yeah, I think I get like the direction at least too.
Yeah, they are in the vicinity. But in the vicinity, I mean like near Shallot, but it is not Shallot.
Interesting. I'm sorry, this is the last thing I was expecting from the session today. I really don't know how to react right away.
That's okay. We can leave it here and pick up next time if you want.
Bum, bum, bum.
Doo-doo-doo.
It didn't occur to
Well,
me
I mean-
that this is absolutely your region. Like this is
Yeah.
yeah.
Forgot you were Tyrikia.
Yeah, I thought he was
Nice.
Italian.
It was just raised by Italians.
No, worse, they were French. I was taught to cook by an Italian.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to like force everyone to stop playing right now just because I'm not emotionally prepared. But
But I will, because I also wasn't expecting this.
I was gonna say this,
I was
this
like-
is an unexpected turn for all of us, I think.
thanks, Nara.
I
I was a
also
little
kind of get the
expecting
impression that we need time to prep the desert because we did not tell Drake what we're doing.
That's very true. In spite of me asking multiple times, you guys did
kind
kind of say.
We kind
Yeah.
of told you this
And-
was the plan.
And to be fair, I have had those tokens prepped since session 1. Like I've had the desert decently prepped for a while.
Yeah.
It's just, but yeah. We will probably be off for next week, just so that I can kind of catch up on prep and get maps ready and stuff, but, and also work on some commission work that I need to do desperately. But then we will be on for a couple of sessions. Yeah, then we will be on for 24th and the 31st. And then we'll be off for a couple weeks because Philo is visiting and we're getting married.
Hell yeah!
Hey.
Sorry.
If you still want to, that is.
Yeah, maybe we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we got a bit of time to
See
decide.
how we feel.
I hope you do.
Who knows? When he sees me, he might feel like, I don't want to be chained to this.
Yeah, famously, he's never seen you before.
Yeah.
It
You
went
had to
real
consummate a few times.
People change. It's been